We're back, we're racing, and we're talking another F1 2019 The Game video. This time it's the calendar season racing. We had a back-to-back, and we're going to get into the grid. So Snipes with another pole position there, setting the trend for this season. P2 is Harvey, the new contender, my mates, doing a pretty good job there. In P3 we've got Harry West, number 74 car. Coming up in P4 we've got Munja car, showing really good pace. Got the pole position back in Canada. Then we got to TRC Stewart GB back in P5 in Williams. We had some good penalties, guys. IAF Cortex, he's just behind. And then we have the new man, P7, Menok Scarvo, the Hungarian. Then ourselves, we had a 5 plates grid penalty for a collision you'll see later in this. So we're down in P8. We had Mr. Taudo in P9 in the second Williams. And then the sister Renault at the back here in P10 creeping wing number 69. And at the back of the grid was Philly due to an incident involving us, we will get to at the end of the video. But getting ready for lights out for this Grand Prix. I do like the French Grand Prix. It's a good track for racing on. Nice and wide, plenty of overtaking opportunities, different lines, etc. So we're going to get into this one. The lobby, the first lobby did crash. A few people went out of the session, etc. So this is us getting ready for the second one. As you can see, someone's already pressed start as soon as we've loaded in, which is not very polite, not very nice, guys. Please try not to do that in future. But we're going to get into the Grand Prix. We had to rush our strategy there because we're just running out of time, as you can see ticking down in the top right hand corner. So we're getting ready for the French Grand Prix. We've got 5 red lights. And it's go, go, go for the French Grand Prix, and it's a pretty decent start. We get up alongside the Red Bull here. We're going to go past the Williams as well. We're going to tuck in behind the Ferrari just ahead of us here and try and hold ourselves and get the inside to the next corner. The Ferrari's gone round. The Ferrari's gone round. He's collected us. We've got a red wing. We've got a front red wing. And we've got VSC deployed. Really help if that was a full safety car. Let's get another look at the start of the Grand Prix. Going down into turn 1, Snipes with a good start. Harvey a bit tardy there off the line, getting swallowed up by the cars behind. We've got the Racing Point and the Mercedes challenging Harv going into the first corner. I think Harv comes out P3 in them sequence of corners there, but as you can see, so much contact there in the opening phases of the Grand Prix. So we're going to have to box. We've got heavy damage to the front wing. And yeah, it's not really optimal at the minute. So as you can see, we're racing once again. We're up to racing speed, which is not helping us at this point in the race. We'd like a full safety car just to get us back in contention, but it's not looking the case. As you can see here, struggling around to the pits with some damage to the right front of the front wing. The end plate is gone. So we're going to box now, and we're going to get a fresh set of tyres on. We're going to have to go to the end of this Grand Prix, chaps. It's going to cost us a lot of time. We do have a front wing change, so let's see how it checks out in terms of time at this pit stop. What's it going to be? An 8.3, pretty standard for a front wing change, which is pretty good as well. Losing about 5 seconds on the track delta here. So coming back out, feeding back into P9 of 11 runners. They're not looking too good at this point in the Grand Prix, chaps. It's going to be a long fest from here. We're going to have to go deep on these tyres. They're going to come out with fresher sets in front of us as well, so it's going to be really crucial to get the laps in now. We've just overtaken someone here. I think Killer Falls had a moment. Something's happened to him, and he's out by the look of it. So that's promoted us up into P8. Coming into lap 3, we've got a yellow flag as well. Down in sector 1, we've got a Ferrari we can see on the map just ahead of us. So what's going on here? So yeah, I think he's quit out of the session at that point. He's had enough. Doesn't want any more. So moving in here, lap 4. You can see we've got another VSC deployed, so we've got to watch our time delta. Be extra careful with that. We don't want any unnecessary penalties in this Grand Prix. We've already had enough punishment as it is, so we're getting a green flag racing once again, getting back up to racing speed on lap 4. So yeah, a long race to go, lots to do. It would probably be better for me if it was a 50% racing actual fact. So we're going past Creeping Wing, who's in the pits, promoting us up to P7 of, was that 8 or 9 now in the Grand Prix. A lot of people dropped out, had moments, etc., and not been bothered to get back into it. Remember, you do have to finish the race, don't you, boys, in order to get points. So even if you was coming back in P9, P10, you know, look for them championship points. They could be crucial come the end of the year. So we just got some off-boards of us here, overtaking the Renault who was in the pits just back there. So not much really happened till the end of the race. It was very uneventful for us. We didn't really get close to many other cars, and we're going to bring it home in P7. So Munjaklar has taken the checker flag. He has won the race. Congratulations, champ. An overall great performance there. So I'm just going to have a look at some off-boards. We're going to get into the replay of the initial race which went on. That was a lot more better for us, better start to the race, etc. But of course a lot of people just quit out. I think Philly went off, he had a moment, and he didn't look back from there. So Munjaklar top step of the podium. We've got Snipes in P2, and we've got the main man Harv in P3. First podium for Harvey in the league, so good racing, Harv, well done to you, and a good victory for Munjar as well. He's really coming into his own at this point, getting some good pace, challenging the likes of Snipes, upsetting the order. That's what we want to see, boys and girls. So just going to finish watching this. We're going to have a look at the final results. So it was Munjar, Snipes, Harv, Philly, Stuart, Harry West, myself, Creeping Wing, Killer Falls, Mr. Tardo, and Cortex at the bottom there. So you can see plenty of penalties dished out as well. Track limits are difficult around here. This is the incident that cost me the 5 place grid penalty on the start of the race, and you can see here I was on a really good lap, and Philly just come across, and yeah. So I got a 5th place, he got a 5th place. What's the point in dishing us both out one? Doesn't really make sense in my opinion, but that really hampered us for the French Grand Prix. He was looking pretty good, qualified in P4 I think it was, but yeah, was hampered by that, and also put extra pressure on me for the final qualifying phase to try and keep it clean and not really attack it as much, take that 1% out, etc. So here is the initial start, the first race, and we're getting ready for lights out. So 5 red lights, and away we go for the not French Grand Prix, and we're going to get a great start around the Williams here, as you can see. Going to go into turn 1, nice and cautious at this point. We've got the Ferrari glitching a bit next to us, and we're going to go around the outside, our trademark move here on turn 1, and we're going to get a few positions. I think that's Philly who's gone into the barrier. Someone's gone off a Mercedes just behind there. So yeah, really good start up into P5 at this point, and that's where you want to be, staying with the likes of Munjaklar, etc. But we've tapped the back of him. He was a bit conservative there. JD's gone into us. Killer Falls is there. We've got Cortex next to us. We got and we're going to get up the inside, get a good traction here. We're going to get back up into P5, why not? We lost a few positions, we gained them back right away there, so we've got a safety car deployed. And as you can see, everyone decided to back out of the lobby, so we decided just to bin it, put it in the wall, and that was that. So what did you make of the race? Not really much to talk about in that one. It was difficult. Yeah, I don't know why we restarted the lobby session. Let me know why that was. Give me a comment below. And of course, your likes, your subscriptions, and everything like that is much appreciated. So don't forget to like the video, and we'll join you again soon. We're doing some F2 tonight, so watch out for that coming very soon. Take care. Bye bye.